Good day, everybody. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 questions that you can ask yourself to discover who you are, your true self. And this week, these questions will help you to be able to move forward towards things that you want, you're interested in, and so forth. Address each question. There's a connection also between all 4 questions as well. Go through it and apply it into your own life. Take action and so forth. Now let's get started. So the first question I want to ask you is ask yourself this: what really inspires me? That's a fundamental question in order you to find your true self. What gets you to driving? We got these large vehicles out here. But what gets you to take action, to want to do something, that drive, that inspired mission, things like that? That's really important. Inspiration can come from outside, it can come from inside. But when we look at that, and most people are really not inspired. Most people tend to just go along, living their daily lives, going to their jobs, yet with no inspiration. Most people don't know themselves. They don't know their true self. There's Plato that once said, to know thyself. And this goes further, know thy true self. And that's what you want to do. And that's what the first question is about, is what inspires me? Okay, the second question I want to tell you about is ask yourself this: what am I interested in, or what am I excited about the most? That's really important. You see that people will do things and they'll put more effort into that which they're really excited about. You can see the car driving by, so hopefully they're interested in driving, because that's very important. You find what you're interested in and what excites you the most. And when you do, and when you really think about that question, you're going to really go after more of what you want. You're going to put the effort necessary in to be able to accomplish whatever you do, especially if you're really interested in it. So that's the second question, and I'll come up with the third one a little bit later. I'll tell you about it. Okay, so here's the third question. Third one. What is it that you fear the most? So ask yourself, what is it that I fear the most? Very important question. You see, if we don't know what deep down in our subconscious mind, what we fear, we're going to let that overwhelm us. Yet, we can transform that fear into a motivation that will propel us forward towards what we really want. We go back to the first 2 questions, the one on inspiration, right? And the one that gets you excited with the most joy, the most. Fear, if you hold on to the fear, you may not move forward. It may cause you to freeze. Yet, when you have that fear, use it like a propellant to move you towards what you really want. Now, a lot of times people fear being, let's say, poor. So they're going to go after getting wealthy. Now, while that may work in some cases, a lot of times people will self-destruct because they don't have a reason in terms of going after something that's deep inside of them. So think about what really inspires you and what gets you excited, and use that fear as propellant to move you towards that, so you don't end up being that which you fear. And on to the fourth question. Now, the fourth question that you're going to ask yourself is, what do I want or care about most in the world? And this relates to the second question, what really interests me? Because if we find that thing that we care about, truly from the heart care about, we're going to do whatever it takes in order to go after it, to get it, to grab it. we're going to be so focused on it that no matter what challenges we have, even a fear, which is question number 3, that we're going to strive, we're going to work, we're going to put all our effort into getting that thing that we really, really, really want. And it can be anything. It could be your health, if you're focused on that. It could be a certain reason you're going into a certain business. And I'm not saying for the money. Yeah, you can use money. Going beyond money is even more important. Having that great purpose as part of that. Something that you want to make a difference in a world in. So you find that thing that you really want and care about most in the world and go after it. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you were able to get through 4 questions. And again, like I stated at the beginning, apply them into your life, see how they work, and go into that self-discovery, your true self, so you can move forward. And by the way, since you're here, and if you enjoyed this, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.